Well, good morning. Here we are in Melbourne, Florida. We wanted to do this before we got there, so all the noise, the commotion, and then the campsite where we're going. So this is actually, people are living in there. We actually like it when it's open to us, so we'll see how that goes. So let's try to recap around lunchtime if we have time. Meanwhile, well, Montana 362 RD, used unit, about a year old, so at least it's not a 2018, so we might be lucky on this one. Let's see where that's gonna drag us. All right, lunchtime. What's his name again? Winston. We got 3 friends in here as we're inspecting this. The owner had to leave, so we've been working with him all morning. It's one of those days where, well, nothing happened. So it's Lowell's turn. Hell no. No, we're not done. Oh my God. So 2021, and we're in 2022 at the time of this recording. Brand new Montana high country, made by Keystone, if it helps. So this morning we're doing the jack leveling stuff, and I appreciate the help of the seller. He's really nice guy, military. Kudos military, thank you for your services, guys. I end up on the roof on the other side, and I kind of see the AC, instead of being on the roof normally, it's kind of tilted like this, so it draws my attention as I'm looking at the front cap. And so the roof here on the front in the bedroom, the roof is like this. So that's why this is like this, the front end's like this, and then the roof does this. So, okay. So I continue a little bit about the front. I come back in, and I said, all right, I'm gonna go see my seller. And I get in, I don't say nothing, but I look in the bedroom, and I can see the ceiling is, you know when you see a trim, a darker trim on the white ceiling, and it does this. You've ever noticed that your ceiling is, honestly, he tells me, no, not really. I mean, I go to bed and I see it from here, I don't see it from the distance. So, and he's my height, so we're kind of almost there. So as he walked up, he admits, says, whoa, okay, yeah, never saw that. Takes his hand, pushes on the wall, because the roof is about up to here for us. Pushes on the wall's moving. Okay, not good news. It's about 10:30. We just started. Myself, so I go on the roof again, because I already went on the roof, tried to inspect the roof, but I already saw that it was kind of weird feeling. That's when I came back in. So I go back on the roof, and he comes out and he tells me, yeah, I can actually see the roof in our bedroom caving as you're walking there. And I'm not walking, I'm just doing this, just pushing and seeing by the AC that everything's moving. The TPO's wrinkle towards the AC. It's only dripping on each side. 2021, folks. 2021, a year old. All right, well, poor guy. I mean, head between his hands, and don't know what to do. And he's got warranty, but you know what that means. 1 month, 6 months, who knows? They're gonna have to rip off that wall and change that rafter. There is definitely a big issue there. I talked to him, and he's kind of disarray a little bit, so I called my customer, and the customer says, well, you're there, so just give me a report. All right, well, we'll give you a report. I don't know why, but all right, you're gonna buy this anyway? No, I think somebody's frustrated that they paid, we helped them, but now I want to have my money's worth. Well, you're gonna end up with nothing other than another problem. So now, after customer's gone, I do a hot skin test. You remember hot skin test, when it happens, a screw, when they're manufacturing, probably most likely is going through the wall as they're putting stuff, and oops, they pinched a wire with a screw. So that gives power, grounding, voltage from the ground to the camper. 5 volts will pierce human skin. Again, like a month ago with a momentum. I'm up to 10, 11 volts of reading constantly on frame, on handles, on window. Not a good sign. So I'm not supposed to recommend, I'm not supposed to give suggestions. Here's a roof that's caving in, and here's hot skin where there's an electrical short somewhere in the system. Find me, it says. That's what it says in the instruction in the box in the front. Did you see that? I'm kidding. That's where we're at so far. It's about 1:30 now. We just got out of lunch. And now I'm gonna do the structural. So I'm gonna try the, which I already saw a place this morning on the frame where there's probably a crack in the frame on one of the welding. Did I say 2021 Keystone, Montana? I think I did. So that's just a guideline. So now let's go inside to see what Laurel has to surprise us with. And I'm sure there's nothing. It looked beautiful from out here, looking inside. Let's go inside to see what she has to say.
So as Pierre says, it's lunchtime, and this is a unit that is occupied. For me, inside, it's uncomfortable because I am in people's things. Today, the seller was here, so it was really nice to be able to have him move things so I could actually have access to my windows, my shades, my pull-out bed, getting into the closets, all my electrical outlets, that sort of thing. And just to kind of talk about a couple of things, again, Pierre said it's a 2021, but all of the doors is now missing, as you can see, some of the finish. It's not just one door, all the doors are like that. There's a couple of things the owner actually admitted to me. He does have the covers to the vents up there, but they're not there currently. And in this side bathroom, there's just some sealant missing on the inside of the lavatory, but the sink holds water. The sink does not leak. I've checked, made sure to put the water all the way through. We've got hot water in there, so everything is perfect as far as that goes. As far as walls, there's a gouge in the wall here. Checked all of the cabinets. The cabinets are all working. The seller helped me go through the televisions and the radio, making sure that everything's working properly, and it is. Also, all of the chairs, as you can see, are occupied. This is Sweet Lily, and this is Winston, and we got Dodger over here. And these sweet nuggets, they are so loved. Now, you can see the dogs are on the furniture. The furniture is pristine. They have kept everything covered. There's not any rip, tear, nothing. I've made sure to take all the blankets off to check all of that. So that's all working fine. I've checked the fridge, the freezer, the stove, the microwave. They've never used the oven, and it works. I actually told him he could surprise his wife and make brownies. So as far as what I have found so far at lunchtime, that's what it is, guys. So we'll see you at the end of the day.
All right, it's 3:30. We're done, and I want to bring this up because it's kind of clear. I know people are going to think, well, geez, when I hire an inspector, I don't get my unit because I dreamt of this one. This is the one I loved, and then he's blowing up my dream. I don't know about you, but I know you're frustrated because you think you actually paid us, and we tell you, oh, this is the problem with this, and then you tell me, well, continue doing the report anyway because I want to justify how much I paid you because now I'm pissed. You're pissed of a situation that I didn't make up. This is exactly why you're hiring us. This is why you're hiring the experience to say, okay, I took a chance on this unit, and then I'm going to take more of a chance. I'm going to hire somebody to go inspect it. All of a sudden, we made you save 6 months of wait, $15,000 a problem. Since we're done with this unit this afternoon, I found other things. As I was doing the sidewall, I saw some more crack onto the top itself, the roof. So something's been rubbing on there, so it kind of shaved the corner of the roof. So this whole roof's got to go up. 2021, no big deal. Now I've got pot skin. So there's 11 volts, as we said earlier, coming into this camper. Find me where this wire is. Tires, just to give you an idea how manufacturers are, you got 4 tires, Salem 235 ADR 16. The one you have on your trailer is actually rated G. The spare tire that you have is actually rated F. So you got screwed again, just a little bit. But when you pick up your trailer, you're gonna watch which one of those they put on there. No, you're not. Are you gonna check the pressure that they put on there? No, you're not. This is why you hire us. I'm kind of frustrated because I can feel customer being pissed when we tell them this is what we found, and I'm not supposed to suggest, but at this point, do you see where you're at? Yeah, but continue anyway because I'm kind of frustrated. Now you're pissing me off because I pay you on top of it. No, you actually paid me to not get in the money pit. Which part of this don't you see? You should be happy to say, I hope they call me at 11 and say, do not touch this. This is the problem. You should be happy. Laurel, I know you're behind the camera and you can still talk. So I hope your microphone works, but tell me where you're at, how do you feel after this day and knowing with who you interacted. Let me get that camera because I want to see you. People want to see you, not just me.
You sure? I think they want to see you. So anyways, as Pierre's saying, we're your friend, we're here to help you, but at the same time, we're here to state the facts. We don't make this stuff up. So when you pay us to come and do this service, it's a huge service. If we find something early on, it's gonna save you, like he said, a money pit possibly, or not having your RV for a long length of time. So I didn't find much more after lunchtime. As far as any faulty anything. Everything's working. I did all the outside refrigerator, the stove, the microwave, everything is working. And they typically cook outside, which is kind of cool. They use that particular space. So yeah, everything is...
I've got one more thing.
Okay, he's got one more thing. So you know what?
You're good in here?
I am good in here.
Right.
I'm perfect in here. All right.
So I want to say, because I forgot, a lot of time we end up on the road and now my brain's still working a little bit. So I realized after I went back on the roof, this, first of all, the AC in the back, if this is your roof, the AC in the back is set up like this. So you can see it was made in 2021, meaning they just threw it down there and bolted it. Nothing's aligned. The front AC, when I went back and the customer said, "Bob, do me a report." I said, all right, well, so I went back into this, seeing it. And so this front AC actually has a frame in the front. And I can see now that I'm inspecting the roof after he told me to go back. Now I even have a gouge in the TPO where the water actually, the TPO is ripped off. And so when they installed the AC, somebody dropped it. I can see the corner of the metal. So somebody dropped it in there, lay it down, bolted it, thank you, bye, we're gone. So I just had to say that. That's just manufacturer. It's not the RV. It's not the seller. I know we discombobulated the seller, and I'm sorry, because now he's in a predicament. He's got to find a way to get rid of it. He's stuck with it. So
because it's situations he didn't know about.
Exactly. So some people know, like we had not too long ago, and I'm not going to mention any name. You watch the video, you'll see. But some people like him actually don't have a clue. I mean, when he came up on the roof to see, I can see he's not used to go to the roof either, because he's walking everywhere. You can't walk everywhere on most camper. Be careful to walk on your cross member, your frames, I'm trying to say it. It's not going to happen. Put it in the comment below what I'm trying to say. And
your rafters?
Thank you. See, that's why I'm married to her.
I beat everybody to it. I said rafters first.
Thank you. So your turn, because I want you to finish this.
Okay, so he wants me to finish this. That means remember, and do never forget, it's not about the destination. It's all about the journey.